right, everybody, welcome to the live stream for the Summer Tri Cups. We have Chamos facing off against Wasted Potential. Not sure which players we have up here, but we do have Chamos having won the leg. Looks like we've got a dry break. I have Wasted Potential come up to the table now. Looking like he's lining up for the one ball. Gets that right into the corner pocket. I think he's a little bit behind the 13 there for getting a shot on the 3. Doesn't have a great shot on anything else either. He may have to do a little bit of a kick at this. Kick is unsuccessful.
All right, balls to the wall. Anybody here is on that team? You're 115 minute experience. You're supposed to be at table 4. If you do not show up by 7:20, you will have forfeit.
Gonna miss shot from Chamos there. Bring Wasted Potential back to the table. If I want to. Okay, we finally got some info here. Tim is currently at the table shooting for solids. Go a little bit tighter on this. There we go. That's a little better. Got a kick on the 2 there. Doesn't go into the pocket. Puts the 13 right up against that corner, though. Melissa's got an easy shot there. If it were me, I'd, of course, go for the 9 instead. Leave that 13 right there for a bit. Not quite on that 9 ball. A little bit off angle. Tim's going for the 5 ball. Bounces it off the rail a little bit. Not a lot of good choices here from Melissa. I think she could cut the 10 into the corner if she wanted to. But she might be trying for the 9. Nope, goes for the 10. Oh, and bounces it off the 9. Puts it in. No problem. Great. Great shot. Get the 9 a little bit in a better position. Right now, I'd probably take the 9 into that same corner and put a little left on it to come around so I could do the 11-13 combo. Looks like she's going to line up on the 13 itself. All right, still shooting up there at the 10, the 12. Not quite. Tim working his way on the solids there. He's got a couple left on the table. Might be a good time to move that 7. Hitting it just right to come up the table with it. As long as he doesn't slide behind the 8 on that 5. Oh, didn't quite get it. Nice cut shot. Oh, just hangs in the corner. Wow. That angle was perfect for that. Got her right back down where she had a good shot on the 9. 12 just refused to go in. Tim's on the 5 again. Manages to pop that in. Little bit of follow on the 7 should give him a good angle on this to the corner where the 9 ball is. A little straighter than perfect, but definitely a makeable shot. Taking his time to decide on the pocket. He might go for a bank shot on this. No, he's got the corner marked up for that 9 ball, where the 9 ball is. So I'm gonna go for that. 11 kept him safe on that one. We got the 8 ball in the pocket now. So Melissa's got her work cut out for her. Hard part is on these that she's got up here, the 12 and the 15, is how to get back with a good angle to get the 11 and the 9 away from that pocket, or use the 9 to bounce the 8 out of the pocket. Good hit there. Gentle hit on the 15 ought to put it in the corner pocket for her here. I think I'd really go for either the 11 or the 8, or 11 or the 9 off of the 8 ball to get it on the short rail. Even if she misses the corner, she's going to have a good shot at keeping Tim from getting that in. Okay, after the timeout, she's lined up. Looks like she's going to try and cut that in. Perfect. Bounce that 8-ball. She hits the 9 just right. She should put herself on the short rail on the other side of the 8. Line that up. Good shot. And a nice angle on the 8-ball to finish this out if she can make it. And she finishes that one off. Nice shot. That'll be first rack to Melissa from Chamos. We are in a 3-3 race with both of these players being skill level 4. So 2 left for Melissa. Tim needs to get 3. All right, Melissa's getting ready for the break. Ooh, 11 bounced in and out. Looks like another dry break. Tim's going to go for the 5-ball here. Doesn't quite get the angle on it. Pretty busy table on the foot end of that. So she's going to go for the 11-14 combo here. Works. Doesn't give her a great next shot, but she could break a few things up. She might be able to cut that 11 in. Looks like that's what she's going for. She makes it. All right. Gets herself back to the other end of the table where she's got a good line on the 9-ball. And they have to start working on this. Rather large cluster of balls here, though. Oh, unfortunately bumps the 2. Going to bring Tim back up. Oh, nice try at that cut up into the corner. Well, hard choices here. Looks like the 15-9 might be doable. Looks like what Melissa's lining up for as well. She's got a clear shot between the 6 and the 3 there. Manages that. 15 in front of the pocket now. Not sure if she's going to go for breaking things up or go ahead and, yep, going to break some stuff up, looks like. Good attempt. That almost put the 13 in the side even. Tim's got a line on the 5 on the opposite end of the table, or he could use the 1 right now to get into that corner pocket. Might even go off of the 15 to give himself a little. Nope, goes clear. Bouncing it off the 15 would have probably moved it to the rail, but goes for the 2-5 combo. Leaves the 2 in the pocket, and the 5's fairly in a good position to go into a lot of different pockets. So I think Melissa's going to try for that 13 ball past the 2, or it's a tight squeeze. I'd probably turn around and go for the 12 next to her. Bit of a reach over the table for her, but she gets the 13 into the corner pocket and moves the 2 out of there. Nice long shot down to the corner for Tim. 5 ball goes in. Might be a difficult choice here. I would probably put the 6 into the corner and defensively try and get the 15 out of the corner, but that doesn't allow him to continue unless it bounces just right and he gets lucky. Well, he opts to push the 15 in with the 6. I think Melissa might be looking at seeing if she can get through to the 13 there. That doesn't look possible to me, but I'm going to go for the 10 on the side, maybe. Yep. Good attempt. Just slightly off angle. Tim's got the 7 and the 6 here. Should be able to get the 7 in clear. Yep. Up the 6 a little bit. Awful close to it now. All the way up the table with the 3 would be a good shot now. And give him the space he needs to come back at the 6 or the 4. Go ahead and try and push that 6 in. Works. Oh, and a scratch. That's a bummer. That was a nice shot on the 6. All right, ball in hand. Melissa puts herself onto the 10 ball into the corner. Should give her a shot on the 13 to follow that up. And then she can come on down for the 12. Although I'd probably go 12 and then 13 just to have the better line on the 8 ball. Oh, doesn't quite get that. Gets a scratch, unfortunately. It's going to give Tim ball in hand. I think if this were me, I'd go for that 2 ball up there on the short rail while you've got a good chance to get it. He's going to go for the 3. Good cut. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try and cut that 2 in now. Nope, doesn't go. Well, Melissa's got a good shot on the 13 that should put her onto the 12. Trying to cut the 12 in right here and now would be pretty tough cut, but 13 looks pretty easy. getting a timeout from her coach. He's trying to get her a good line on this so that she can get back to that 12. Good hit. And good line on the 12. Gets the 12 into the corner. Got a nice line on the 8 ball into the side here. And the 8 goes. That'll give her the second rack. She's on the hill. About to get ready with the third rack here. Melissa breaking again. First 2 breaks have been dry. See if we can get something in on the break this time for her. Well, it looks like we're dry again. Well, Tim's going to have his options here. His best options are looking like the 5 ball, which hit just right. Should put him on the 4. Oh, 5 hangs in the pocket. Well, that's going to let Melissa get to choose between solids and stripes here. She's got a better angle to go for whichever she wants. Tim didn't have much choice there. Looks like she's going to line up for stripes, or unless she's going to try and get that 2 in between the 11 and the 14. Yep, that was the attempt. Well, Tim looks like he's got an option to get the 11. Might be able to move the 1, but that's risky with it up against the 8 like that. Could possibly try and pop the 3 over towards the 5. 11's the easiest shot here, and he's going to take the bridge for it. All right. 11 in. Unfortunately, he didn't leave himself much on that. Well, balls are frozen together on that, so that was a legal hit. Unfortunately, it also gave him a scratch. Things are broken up. If the balls had any kind of separation whatsoever, he would have needed to either shoot off obliquely or really jack up the back of his cue in order to get a legal hit on that. When they're frozen together, you can actually push through according to the rules. So, perfectly legal hit with that one. This takes ball in hand for the 3-ball. I think she wanted to roll a little bit further forward for a nice clean shot on this. Looks like she's going to try for the 6-5 combo, maybe. Yep, manages that. Looks like she can catch the edge of the 4. Or she's going to have to try and do some kind of a defensive shot with a 6. I think I'd be trying something defensive with either at this point. Goes for the kick shot, hits the 6-ball. Tim takes a shot at things here. Oh, glides with the 1. Gets him a little off of his line for that into the side. Doesn't leave Melissa with much for a good shot, though, so she's going to have to work to try and put anything anywhere. Be a good time for a defensive shot right about now. I'd probably come off of that 4 and put it right behind the 13 if I could. She likes to try and get behind the 2 almost, look like. Good defensive shot. Does leave Tim with a shot into the side for the 12-ball. Goes for the 15-9 combo. Doesn't quite get the angle. I think that 4-6 might go. It would also have the benefit of getting him away from the 13 ball. That's kind of tied up now. Oh. Potential all the way around on that one. Yep, 6 goes in. 4 balls in the clear now. The only thing really tying her up right now is the 1 ball. Everything else is makeable. 1 ball is makeable from the right angle, but she doesn't got that angle just now. Goes for the 4-2 combo and makes it. Might be able to get the 1 on a bank shot now into the side. Might be a really good time to try it. That 4 ball is on the rail, and she's got an angle to get it now. It looks like that's what she's going to go for. Should bring her back up table. Hopefully get a better angle on the 1. There we go. Well, bump the 15. Yeah, without the bump to 15, it probably would have gone far enough up table, but didn't get the 4 in the first place, so it's going to give Tim some time back at the table here. Going for the bridge. Looks like he's going to line up on that 9 ball. Light hit on this should put him in position for the 13. He went a little hard on that. Came around though. Still got good position on the 13, so can't argue with results. Gets the 13 in. We'll give him a line on the 10. He's going to need to work on getting somewhere for that 14, 15. No, the 15 will go on the side, no problem. Well, that didn't quite work out, unfortunate for him. Melissa gets to come back to the table. Best shot she's got is that 4 ball on the foot rail. Still got to find a way to get up there for that 1 with a good angle. Nice shot. It's rolling. Well, that'll give her a bank shot. Might bounce it off the 14 though, going, so kind of hard to say that that'll go in. Just got to widen that angle a bit. Her other option is to try and get it to come back towards her. Getting a timeout from her coach. And away she goes. Doesn't look like she hit the mark on that. Ball in hand. Hit 14 first. Sounded like she might have miscued too, so. Well. Tim goes for the easy shot. 15 in the side. Gives him an angle on the 14 that should get him over to the 10. Oh, doesn't quite go. Leaves it in the pocket though, so hopefully Tim gets another shot back at the table for that. Well, Melissa's trying to figure out where she's going to put this 1 ball. Looks like she might be lining to just try and push the 14 in with it. Could be. Oh, she managed to get right by the 14 with that cleanly. That's impressive. That was a tight spot to get that through. Marks up the 8. She is on the hill. She gets this one in, and that's going to be the first match to Chamos. Oh, overcut just a little bit. Tim's got another shot at this. 8's on the short rail now. Looks like he's going to try and go for that 10 ball now. I'd leave that for my second shot. For that reason right there. Although bumping it where he did, that is a good thing, because now when he comes off the 14, he'll have, oh no. Oh, scratch. All right, he conceded. That's going to give the last rack to Melissa. Chamos is going to take the lead in this team match 3-0 now against Wasted Potential. We'll get some other players up on the table very soon. Getting set up here. We've got Ivan Murillo Sr. going up against Jen. Ivan's from Chamos, Jen from Wasted Potential. Looks like Ivan has got the... I haven't got the lag on that. All right, so we're going to have a 5-3 race here between Ivan and Jen. If you're watching right now and you got a chance, drop something in the chat. Let us know how the stream looks. This is our first time streaming from this location. Going on Wi-Fi here at the Moose Lodge, so not really sure how well this is coming across. Stats on the computer show it looking pretty good, so hopefully it's looking good for all of you out there too. Looks like we got a substitution of players. There was some confusion about Ivan's skill level when they put up Jen. They initially thought he was a 3, which is why they were putting Jen up on this. All right, substituting Rick in for Jen with the confusion around skill level. So this is going to be a little bit closer race. Rick being a skill level 5, this will be a 5-4. Like Rick won the lag as well, so he's going to get to break first. And we get something in right off the break. Looks like that was the 10 ball going in. A good shot on the 11 here. Hopefully, if he hits that in the right way, he should be able to get onto the 14. That's up there just in front of the 8. A little bit further than I would have thought for that window. Looks like he's going to take a look at the 13-3-12 combo. I think I'd still try to cut that 14 there if he has an eyeball on it, but nope, that worked. Oh, just about scratched. Not quite. Good job on that combo, though. just about cuts the 14 into the side. That's going to be Ivan up to the table now, though. Ivan plays out a Mad Hippo with Camos. Had to play against this team a few times. Nice bunch of folks. They really, really great, good sportsmanship. One of the teams out there at Mad Hippo I never have any kind of issues playing against because they just get the job done. Oh, kind of bounced that out on the 3. Looks like he was trying to get back to this side of the table for an angle on the 7, which he succeeded in. Unfortunately, the 3 didn't go, so we'll have Rick back to the table. Calling for a watch on the shot from the ref. Ronnie McNish is going to come up and keep an eye on things. I think he's going to try and cut that 13 in. Nice shot. Cleanly hit. 15 is going to be a tight one. Doesn't look like he's got a great angle on it. The 2 in the way a bit. 6 is in the way for the 9. So going to have to go with this shot on the 15. Unless he wants to try and take a kick shot. 10. Okay. Ivan back to the table. Goes for the 2 into the cluster. Doesn't go, unfortunately. Rick can get this 10 into the side, or 14 into the side real easily. Might go for the 9 right now, though, because you probably have a better angle off with the 14 hit here. There we go. And then, not sure if that's really any better. Another tough hit here for Rick. He's getting Ronnie to come and watch the shot again. Gotta try and get the right angle on this 9. Good shot. Unfortunately, that bumps the 2 in, doesn't go in clean past it. Does leave Ivan with very little to shoot at. Good job getting around the 9 there. Blocks the pocket for the 9, although that looks like it might go by. Looks like there's enough room if you get the angle just right. Needs to get up to the other end of the table to get some kind of angle on the 15 as well, so this might be a good way to do it. Nope, doesn't go by. Runs into the 2, which kind of stops progress of the cue ball as well. He could go with the 6. It looks like it passed the 15. The 2 could go and get him all the way up on the 7. Puts that 2 in the side. Just off on the angle. Once again, gets himself right in line for that 7 ball, though. Nice shot on the 15 to get it away from everything. Unfortunately, it doesn't come back and get in the pocket for him. Although, at this point, Rick's got 1 in the pocket with nothing really blocking it. And the 15 out in the open. Good place to be. Oh, that is almost in scratch. I think I'd try and push that 3 in and get the 9 out of the way. Looks like that's what Ivan is lining up on as well. Yep. Bumps the 9, doesn't get the 3 in, but denies Rick a shot on it. He's going to have to shoot at that 15 unless he wants to try and kick at the 9 somehow. Lines himself up on the 15. Special scratch shot unless he goes for a bank. Well, didn't quite go. Almost got him a good angle on the 9. Parked it behind the 3, though. Does keep Ivan from getting the 3 in. So he's got to shoot at that, too. Oh, scratch. Now that's going to give Rick ball in hand. The 9 might be doable from the rail. You got enough of a gap there. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but looking at it straight off the table, there's enough of a gap. He puts the ski ball there. He can hit the 9 without hitting the 5. But getting it around for the 15, that's the hard bit. Right? Gonna give it a try. Might go with some draw on that. Oh, almost too much draw. Worked. Managed to stay on the table. It's going to be a hard cut. Looks like he's going to go for the side. Runs out of gas mid-table. But, hey, middle of the table, nothing blocking him from going lots of directions with it. And Ivan has a lot of ground to make up. 6 ball in. Ivan's a 6 for a reason. He can make these up. And he's going to work his way around the table and do his best to get him in. Got a nice line on the 5. Just got to get around for the 2. Oh, no. Oh, just manages to avoid the scratch. All right. Nice shot on that. Lines himself up nicely for the 8 ball into the corner. Was not looking like this was going to be his rack, but like I said, he's a 6 for a reason. That's going to give him the first rack. Battled his way back. So for those of you watching in the channel right now, we are going to take this just like we did with the grade 8 tournament afterwards and cut out all the dead time so that we have a much easier viewing. We are going to be here at the Moose Lodge streaming all weekend. So, going to have lots of great pool action to watch. Quite a few in on the break there. Nice break. Two stripes, one solid, open table still. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything but the 14's an easy in. There's a few stripes that would be easy to put in at this point, or solids, excuse me. Ivan gets to 14 though. He's gotta try and keep working with the stripes here. 3 up against that side rail. Thanks, Pedro. See you telling us the stream's looking good. Appreciate it. All right, Rick's gonna get some solids in here in order to try and get on the scoreboard. Oh. And right after you tell me it looks great, the camera goes down. Pedro, tell me if you can see anything right now, because right now it's looking like the camera's not working. All right, we're back again. So I did raise the camera just a little bit, Pedro. Unfortunately, the light's right in the way. Okay, good hit on the 7. Zoom in just a little bit here. All right. Rick managed to battle his way back to just having the 7 ball left on the table. So Ivan, however, again, really great shot. Looks like he's going to go for the 12 first on this, and then the 9. That works. Needs to get this 9 in and leave himself on the 8 up the rail. Difficult part here is how easily that cue ball could go up table from the shot. And there it goes. Oh, he bumps the 8 out. And gives himself a shot into the corner with it. Having watched Ivan play a number of times, I'm going to say he did that on purpose. That's not luck, that's skill. It'll be a tight squeeze getting by the 7, but it looks like he cheats the pocket a little bit, it'll go. And it goes. There he is. Second rack to Ivan. Now some friendly banter between the two players. That's always good to see. It's easy to get discouraged in this kind of a tournament. Keeping it light and friendly. Love to see that during this kind of a game. Looks like Ivan got a solid in on this one. Cuts the 7 into the side. gives him a good line on the 5 into the side here, which he should be able to use to bump that 14 out of there. But a draw that might get him back around for the 2. The 14's looking like it's going to get in the way there. Looks like he might be able to squeeze the 3 past the 13 there, though. Yep, works that, no problem. Good shot now on the 2 into the corner if he wants to take it, but looking like he's thinking about what to do with that 1 ball next. Should be able to get pretty good natural shape on it off of this 2-ball shot. Nice, just kind of slides it over. And the 1 goes in cleanly. Enough draw to get him back on the 4. Looks like he might be going for a break and run here. Yep, there we go. 4 in the side, and he's got a line on the 8 into the side as well. Oh, does not get the 8 in the side. Hit that a little harder, I think, than he needed to. Gonna give Rick a chance at the table, though. Got a lot of work cut out for him with this now. And most important thing for Rick now is if he does miss, he needs to make sure he doesn't leave Ivan with a shot on that 8. Oh, no. Yeah, gonna make him shoot it. Always a good idea to make everybody shoot this, folks, because who knows? Maybe they missed you. You can't tell. Gonna be 3rd rack for Ivan, though. He's 2 away from victory. Rick's still looking for his 1st rack. Nice break. 8 ball in on the break. 8 on the break. Nice shot. All right. That's going to put Ivan on the hill. All right. John Blaney over there telling me he called the wrong pocket on that 8 on the break. As we all know, John's a bit of a clown. Love him for it. All right. Ball's in on the break again. We've got solids for Ivan this time around. He can get between the 8-10 there for the 5 on the side. They're pretty lined up down the table. Looks like you can cut the 7 possibly. Maybe get it. Yep. Bumped it off the 6. 6 goes in. Just working his way around now. Spinning things out. Looks like he's going to try and go for the 4 from between the 10 and 14 maybe? No. That'd be a hard one. I don't know how well that will squeeze through. Seven's an easy shot here, but an easy enough shot. He might want to leave it. Unfortunately, he's running out of options. 15's pretty close to the 1. Looks like you can use the 7 to bump that out of the way. Oh, bumped it closer. Bumped them both. I don't think he got any extra separation out of that. Still trying to move that 4. Like he's calling for a ref to watch. Let's see if Ronnie can get on over here and watch this next shot. He's going to try and take a couple of rails possibly to get into this 4. I'm not sure. Oh, he's going to just... All right. Well, breaks that up anyway. Put one in for Rick. And he puts the 9-14 combo in. Got a good line on the 11 here. Drops that. Slow rolls into the 9 to get some shape on the 12 or the 15. 15 looks like it might collide with that 4 ball if he tries it from that angle. Now he's going to try it. Makes it. Bumps into the 12 though. Going to line up on the 10 next. Goes for the 10. He's got to get back around somehow for the 12 here. There goes the camera again. Looks like we'll be switching what we use for the camera after this. Just back in time to watch Ivan take a shot here at the 8 ball into the corner. He makes this one, and that's going to be it for this individual match. There he goes. Nice shot. All right, so Chamos now with 6 to Wasted Potential's nothing yet. Looking to try and get up on the scoreboard. We'll get another couple of players up here in a sec. Give us just a minute here and we'll see which players these teams are going to put up. All right, we're about to get going again. We've got Lewis from Chamos, skill level 5. Facing off against Wendy from Wasted Potential. She has a skill level 4. That's going to make this race a 4-3 race. Lewis has won the lag, so here we go. Looks like we've got a dry break. I'll give Wendy a shot at this. And she's going to try and get this 13 by the 3. Makes it. So stripes for her. Lining up on the 11 up there. Not a bad cut. Oh, missed. A little thin. Ends up being a kick instead of a cut shot she wanted. I'll put Lewis up to the table. Got a good shot at the 5.
All right, and for today coming around 60-50 for the moon slot. This is the help and shake the roofs, guys. We're gonna
5 ball in.
buy some tickets and win some money and fix the roof while we're doing it. Right.
Looks like Lewis is going to try and kick this 2 in. Oh, nice. Nice shot. Managed that just right. Got a 1-4 combo here. They're stuck together. Just about into the side pocket with it. Let Wendy come back up to the table. Nice shot. Almost got that 12 into the side. Did manage to not leave Lewis with a lot of good shots here, so he's going to have to work at something. He can hit the 7. I don't think he can get enough angle on it to get it into a pocket. Looks like he's going to try and move that 1 ball. Yep. Tried for a side pocket cut into that. Unfortunately, he left himself giving Wendy ball in hand. Wendy lines up on the 9 ball. With ball in hand, just so she can get herself a good angle on the 12. Gets that one, no problem. Gets down to the rail for the 15. Nice. Nice work there. Oh, that blocks her from the 10, but it looks like she's got a shot on hitting the 11 between the 7 and 8. Tight shot, though. Not a lot of room to get in through there. Oh, it's 7 first. That's going to give Lewis ball in hand. Well, he bumps the 1 out of the way of the side pocket, unfortunately, with that. I probably would have gone after that 4 up on the rail first with ball in hand, but Lewis is just taking them off the table a little bit at a time. He's got the 7 ball here. He could go for the 4 up on the rail. Looks like what he's going to line up on. And it goes, which gives him a line on the one end of the side. And not quite on the angle for the 7. Wanted to be a little further down table. Won't be able to cut that in. Good run, though. Let's see if he can make this shot. Hey, he makes it. Oh, bumped the 8. Well, it's going to leave the 8 being a kick shot. The thin angle he's got here, I'd be really worried about a scratch. It's going to ask for Ronnie to watch the shot here. Marks his pocket for the corner. So he's going to try and kick it up there. Hits it. Doesn't make the shot, though, so Wendy gets another time at the table. Not quite on that shot, unfortunate. Not the easiest shot for Lewis into the corner here. Oh, looks like he's going to line up for the side. Closer to the corner, I'd probably be trying to make a bank into the corner with it. And he changes his mind. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Wendy's going to get another try at these. Going to try and take a shot at that 14 into the side. No problem. Decisions between the 10 or the 11 here. Biggest decision here really is transitioning from one side of the table to the other with a good shot. Stop shot on the 10. Oh, no. I was going to say a stop shot on the 10 would leave her a good shot on the 11 or coming back up table like that. Unfortunately, the 10 doesn't go. Lewis calls for a timeout from his teammate. Nice quick timeout. Lewis shooting for that corner pocket. Oh, not quite on that angle. Oh, avoids the scratch, thankfully. Well, a hit on the 11 here, getting it in the corner, should get her over to the other side of the table for the 10 up the rail. Oh, a little far off the rail. That's going to make a tough cut shot. Good attempt at it, though. Very nice. Oh, didn't manage to get the 10 in the way. That's going to leave Lewis shooting at that corner again. This time it goes. All right, first rack to Lewis. Yep. All right, Lewis goes for the break. Oh, scratch on the break. Oh, doesn't look like anything went in but the cue ball. Yeah. Wendy, we're getting a chance to shoot from the kitchen off of the scratch on a break. Corrected really quickly. Lots of choices here. Looks like she's going to try for the 5 ball. I think that. Not sure I would have chosen that to go for, but going to leave Lewis with a lineup on this 13-9 combo into the corner. Oh, he tries to get the 13 around the 9. Doesn't go. Still open table. And Wendy goes ahead and puts in the 7. Gets herself decent shape on the 2 for the same corner. Nicely done. 1 looks like it might be able to go through that traffic. Not easily. Yeah, not quite on that angle. Lewis has definitely got stripes now. Looks like he should be able to get by the 14 there to get the 9. Nope, tries to squeeze the 10 by the 5. Doesn't go. Wendy back up to the table. That 2 into the side would be a really tough cut. The 1 into the side also going to be difficult with the 15 there. No good easy shots for Wendy here. All right, 5. Going to be a thin cut to the corner. She drops it though. Now we got the 1 and the 2 surrounding the 8 ball. Not a good angle on the 6. Looks like the 12's partially blocking, getting to the left side of it for a cut to the open corner. 3 would be a kick shot. Goes for cutting 2 in. At least it gets it away from the 8 ball. And Lewis puts the 13 into the corner. Got himself lined up on the 12 ball into the side. Or the 9 ball into the corner. Looks like he's going to leave the 9 ball where it is. Just misses his angle on that 12 into the side, though. I'd say that 6 ball could go by the 9 now. Be a good choice. A little bit of follow on that and put around the 1 into the corner. Nope. Slides with the 9.
Rudy, I need you to go to the front.
11 into the side for Lewis. Looks like he ought to be able to cut the 12. This is a hard cut. It's really close to the rail. Manages it, no problem though. And 15-9 combo. Leaves the 15 in the corner. Lewis goes for the 14 up the rail next. Oh, comes off the rail a little bit. No go there. Wendy again doesn't have any real great shots here. I'd probably go for a defense at this point in time. Oh, ball in hand. That did not get to a rail. Okay. Yep. Lewis making sure that Wendy agrees with him before picking up the ball. Always a good choice. You don't want to have an argument at the table over that. Well, the 14 would put him on to the 15, but then from the 15, he's going to have to bounce back out. I would probably go 12 with a lot of draw. So, we're going to get a timeout called. Timeout with 12 with draw to bring it back out for the 14. And then from there, easy on the 15. Looks like Ivan's actually telling him to put some follow on it to come out through the traffic. A lot easier for most players. Now that everybody has a lot of draw on their skill set. Putting a little bit of angle on getting this in should put him coming off the short rail and in a great line to either go for the 15 or the 14. Either one he wants to go at. This is a bit of an awkward shot, though, for Lewis, so he makes it. Voids the scratch, no problem. $14 goes. Now he's just got to get back up table and a little bit to his right for a great angle on the 8. Or stay right down there and take the 8 either all the way up or into the side. Looks like he's going to go for the far corner. Oh, just slightly off on that angle. Okay. Wendy gets another shot at things at the table here. She's got a good shot on the 3 here. Puts that away, no problem. Here we go with the 1 ball. Got a nice line on the 2 now. Hopefully she can use it to get onto the 6. Kind of difficult. This much table, it's going to be kind of difficult to do anything like a stop shot, especially since she's already against the rail. Needs to be light enough to leave the cue ball where she's got a good angle on the 6 into the corner, though. Oh, she goes for the 6 instead. Almost gets that bank shot. Risky move. Went for it. Puts Lewis on putting this 8 ball up the rail into the corner. And he goes. All right. That's 2 racks for Lewis now. All right, another break for Lewis. We've got a dry break again. Bit of a angle to get this 11 into the side. Oh, and a scratch. I give Lewis ball in hand here. Lines up for the 3. He's got a lot of balls to work with down here at this end of the table. The 5-6 looks to be his biggest trouble spot. Although he just put the 7 up against the rail. As long as he can get that back off the rail, he should be okay. Lines him up. He's going to take a shot at the 1 now. Doesn't quite bump the 6 there. I think he was hoping for that bump to break those up. He can cut the 5 off the table, though. Or go for the 6. Looks like he's going to try for the 6. Banks it into the corner. Cuts the 5 in as well. Really working it. Oh, blocks himself on the 7. Gonna have to kick at it. Impressive kick shot on that. Didn't even take very much time to aim for that. Managed to pull that off. Yeah, I think I'd leave the 9-14 alone right now and work the other side. Well, gonna go for the 13 ball. Oh, comes off the rail a little bit. Rattles in the pocket. Let's go and try another bank shot with the 7. Yeah, at least doesn't tie it up. Almost looked like it was going to rest up against the 8 there for a second. That would have made things pretty difficult for Lewis for the next few shots. Wendy lines up on the 15. Nice and easy would make an easy shot onto the 12 from there, but comes back up the table with it. I'd probably go for a breakup of the 9-14 here and try and get the 14 in the side. Wendy opts for the 13. Bumps the 14, unfortunately puts it up against the 9 even tighter. Risky shot here on the 10. That, yep, bumped the 8. Although it does put the 8 in a spot where it's going to block Lewis's shot on the 7 from getting where I think he might want to try and get it. 11 also would do that. Oh, almost gets a chrome off the 10 for the corner. I think it's time to leave that 7 right where it is for a little bit. Yeah, Wendy's got a good shot on the 10 here. She could also, again, 9-14, break that up, possibly get the 14 into the side. if she winds up with the cue ball all the way on the other end of the table, it just makes things hard for Lewis. So she's going to get that 12 up the rail. Doing good. Calling for a timeout. Good choice. Yep, advising her to go for that 9-13. 9-14, excuse me. Yep. Oh, if that 14 didn't get in the way, that's going to leave the rail shot for Lewis. Gets it in, leaves himself with a bank on the 8, but he's been doing these bank shots pretty well so far tonight. Yep. Aiming for the side pocket. Oh, not quite. Ooh, got a little scary with the cue ball there. Oh, nice shot on the 14, Wendy. Well done. Gives herself a line on the 9 into the side. Way to battle back. Got herself a long shot on the 8. I do believe that's a bag of candy as a pocket marker. Oh no! Oh. Oh. Well, nobody's happy about that one. As Wendy gets a hug from Lewis on that. Again, great sportsmanship from the folks at Camels. One more rack to go for Lewis on this. All right, another break. Shot comes up dry. All right. Wendy's going to take aim at the 11. Unfortunately, didn't go. Wide open table here. 2 up against the 8 ball. But other than that, oh, drops the 3. Lined up on the 1. 6 is kind of blocked by the 12. There we go. Oh, nice try on that cut into the side. Whoop, whoop. There we go. That 5 doesn't want to stay on the rail. And nice cut in there. Okay, and she's got a good angle on the. I'd go for the 14 here. Mainly because it'd get me back onto the 12. Oh, doesn't quite get the angle. Overcuts it a little bit. All right. Looks like Lewis is going to go for the 6 to in between. Yep. Cuts it right through there. Good time to take that 2 off the 8 ball. Oh, and gets it. Looks like he's got an angle for the 4 up into the corner. Although, where he goes from here. Okay. Wendy's going to get another shot at things. 12 into the side's the easy one. Which should give her another shot at the 9 or the 14. Probably go 9 here, but for me, possibly take the 13 up on the rail. Benefit of the 13 would be hopefully denying Lewis another shot after if you miss. Lining up on the 15 next to the 7 there. Nice shot. Nice shot right up into the corner. Wendy's definitely not done yet. Oh, good attempt at that cut. 5 ball's still stuck there. Does give Lewis a decent shot on the 7. Misjudges the angle a little bit. Okay. Wendy can go for the 13 all the way down into the corner, or the try one more time on that 14 ball. I would leave that 10 alone as if my life depended on it right now. Hitting it from this angle would probably just take the 5 off the side. Oh, keep that 8 away from the side pocket. All right. Nice cut on the 4. Needs to get an angle for this shot that'll help him break the 5 out, and it doesn't look like he's got it. Gets the 7. Just about puts the 13 as well. But now we've got trouble. He's going to go for, crossbank attempt. Well, he moved it out from the 10. Put it onto the opposite rail. $13 goes for sure here. But, yeah, 14. Good choice. It should bounce her back across for the 10. Oh. No. Just about tied the 5 back up. Don't know that I don't know that Lewis can get the angle on this 5 to get it down the rail. He's going to give it a try. Either that or he's going to cross bank it. Well, tried for the angle, hoping for a bounce off the 13 to work. Put it in the pocket. But stays on the table. Just going to rest there. Nice cut up the rail for Wendy. Hard choice here. Where to go? 13 into the 5, but that's probably not going to follow. Oh. Pushing it over to be in front of the 5 would have been a nice defense. Five goes in. Lines Lewis right on up on that 8 ball. And that's going to do that. Okay. That makes 9-0 for Chamos over Wasted Potential. And with that, there's no way for Wasted Potential to come back and win this particular match. So that'll be the end of it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I don't believe we're going to have another match on here, but let me just check with the league operator, and we'll find out for sure.